creating space for the artist inside of you. That's what the team over at the Veteran Art Society is doing. And joining us now is the founder and CEO of the Veteran Art Society, Mr. Marvin James. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you
now, for those, having me. Of course, for those of us who don't know, or people out there who aren't familiar, talk to us a little bit about the Veteran Art Society and what you guys' mission is.
Our mission statement is to help veterans overcome PTSD through art. We've been recognized by 2 different presidential administrations. I had the pleasure of having lunch with President Joe Biden in the inception of our organization's startup in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So we actually want to help curb suicide, depression, anxiety, and drug addiction. And the one way that we found to do that and what worked for me was to be introduced to art. And so that's what our cornerstone is, but we do a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, really great mission there. Obviously, this has been going on for 10 years now. Congratulations to you guys on that. Talk a little bit more about making it to this milestone and how you guys even arrived here in Macon.
Oh, okay. So I'm a hometown boy. I was born in Macon, Georgia. I was raised in New Jersey. I went in the military. I traveled around the world with the military, but I'm also a 48th Infantry Brigade veteran, and I re-enlisted to go to Afghanistan with the 48th. So I was wounded in combat. When I got out, I went through a gamut of different therapies and modalities to try to get myself back together with the help of my family, my mom, and people that really stepped up to help me in my dark season. And that led me to South Carolina after leaving the Shepherd Center. And when leaving the Shepherd Center, one of my fellow veterans who noticed I was starting to do some art and it had opened me up to start talking, he commissioned me and said, now God is giving you a new mission. This is your calling. You need to show another veteran what art has done for you and pass it along. So I wound up going to Rock Hill, South Carolina, and starting my organization there, and was recognized as a Channel CN2 News hometown hero. And from that point, it was been a labor of love. I self-funded. I did get some support along the way financially. I tried to go to different schools and to gain the knowledge I needed to be a good director and founder. And the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Rollins Business Institute gave me that opportunity to put it all together. And we did a great work in the Carolinas, but I felt a drawing and I needed to come back to Macon. And you guys have welcomed us. We've had great support. WMAZ has been championing my vision and our goals and giving us spotlight. So before I go any further, I want to present you with this 10th anniversary trucker hat for the Veteran Art Society. Now I know
thank you so much. I appreciate this. This is really neat right here.
Yeah. So that's how the inception and how we got to where we are now. I see a need in the community, and we are here in Macon. We've been here for 3 years now.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you and all that you've done to get here until this point. Thank you for all that you do within the community. Obviously, it has been proven that arts and craft-like hobbies do help with people who are suffering from PTSD. But you guys do some other events other than just the arts and crafts. Talk a little bit about some of the other work that you guys do.
Well, after we get the veteran to come into our safe space and we introduce them to art, we also introduce them to a society or a family. So what that looks like is we have different events at our location at 4490 Columbus Road. Outside the office, we have fish fries. We may have fundraisers. We sometimes get together and pull a bunch of our veterans together, pop the tents, put the music on, just to encourage them that, hey, you haven't lost that camaraderie. You still are a part of something great if you choose to be. And so that's just some of the small things we do. Now we'll be at Fort Valley State University in August. We'll be in Columbus, Georgia in September doing events. We've done the Armed Forces Day. We've also did our inaugural PTSD awareness walk, which I have someone that'll come on and tell you about more of that spearheaded that, a young lady that's been influential. But we did a walk, and you'd be surprised how many veterans that have walkers, rollators, even if they can't walk, that came out and felt like family and got together and got some fresh air. And that's paramount. You know, a lot of us take a lot of medication, and we got these, these ideas of how people perceive us because of what we deal with, but really it's not that big of a deal to have PTSD. We can change the narrative. You can change your livelihood, and that's what we want to do. We even assist the caregivers.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for sharing all this information. Really good information here. Obviously, for those who don't know about the Veteran Art Society, please go ahead and check them out. Now, we mentioned that the Art Society is celebrating 10 years of service, so continue to stay with us for our 8 o'clock streaming hour. That's when we're going to be talking about those continued upcoming celebrations. Now, of course, if you need any help or if you want to be a part of the Veterans Art Society or just learn any more details, go ahead, take a look at your screen right now. You can call this number, 478-812-3999. Today, we've been talking about the Veteran Art Society and the services that they provide to veterans. And joining us now is Kaya Gibson, who serves as the secretary for the society. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Now, as we mentioned in the last hour, you guys are celebrating 10 years. And so tell us a little bit about the celebration that's kind of a plan to celebrate this anniversary.
So this Friday, we are celebrating 10 years of Veteran Art Society, and that's just helping the veterans that have served, that's a part of our organization, and basically saying thank you. We really appreciate them. It's been an exciting 10 years, and I'm so happy to say that we're growing as an organization. We are getting more members, we're doing more activities, but most of all, we are helping these veterans and their families.
Yeah, definitely very exciting. So congratulations again to you guys.
Thank you.
Talk to me a little bit. I know one of the big parts of the event is highlighting these veterans and their stories of overcoming their struggles with PTSD and some of their other mental health struggles. So talk to me a little bit about, how many people kind of will be highlighted throughout that.
So this year we're highlighting about 5 veterans. June was National PTSD Awareness Month. And last month we had Disto Moore from here. Yeah. He's a photographer. He took some great professional photos of our veterans. And we wanted to highlight the art aspect of storytelling. So we got their photos as well as their stories. So this Friday we'll have their photos along with their stories where they're sharing their experience through the service and the help that they're receiving through Veteran Art Society.
Yeah, for all the people who are attending this event, I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but is there a taste of a story that you don't mind sharing with us that people could expect to hear if they go?
So we have veterans really from everywhere. I think only one veteran is from Macon, but one veteran, he's very passionate. Yeah. And from when he was young, he had his whole family was in the military, and so he thought it fitting for him to join the military, and it's close to his heart. That's what he wanted to do. And one of his highlights was, if he doesn't do it, then who's going to do it? Yeah. He says that they're the guardians of our country, and he had some issues. Yeah. His hearing being one of them, but he said he wouldn't, change it. He would fight for his country again. So we're glad to have him, and we're glad that he shared his story with us. And the Veteran Art Society is local to him. Yeah. They don't have to travel. I was able to speak with his wife, and just being here local has really helped them.
Yeah, well, I know people really appreciate hearing his story. I already commend him and thank him for his service and all of his family's service. One thing that we mentioned last time was that, you know, the community and the camaraderie is really important to these veterans. I know they really appreciate it. But you guys also provide some other resources that also help them out during this time. You know, talk to us a little bit about some of those additional resources that you provide to them.
So we help them with claims. A lot of them seem to get really frustrated, you know, about trying to get into the VA or trying to get any kind of help that they need. But we help them with their claim, help them with nexus letters. So it's more than just the art that we provide. It's also a peace of mind that they have. We also have a caregivers program. So whether it's wives or other family members that are helping our veterans or even husbands, we're able to set them up so that they can help and they're paid for their services.
Yeah, you also have been holding the shirt in your hand. I also want to highlight this. You actually designed this shirt, I'm told. So tell us, you know, what the shirt is.
So this is our Veteran Art Society PTSD Awareness Nature shirt. This is our first year, and this is something that we want to keep going year after year. But this was the very first design. We held it at Emerson River Park. We had the veterans to come out and just be one with nature, connect with nature, relieve some stress. We saw a few deer out there. So it was awesome. Even just having your regulars that were out walking, they stopped by the tents to get some information, thank the veterans for their service. It was great to actually get out and just be one with nature. So again, that was the storytelling aspect of art. And so whether they're painting, walking, drawing, I really think the veterans enjoy the camaraderie of being able to get together and sharing their experience with others that had similar experiences as well.
Yeah, community is always important no matter who you are. It's great to be surrounded by people that you can trust and people that you love. If anyone is interested in getting connected with the Veteran Art Society, or you want to be a member or just learn a little bit more details, you can reach out to them at this number that you're seeing on your screen right now, 478-812-3999.